Hi, my name is Jefrie Polanco. I'm with Allegion, and right now I am a quality automation engineer. And what that pretty much means is that I make sure that the app is up to par as far as testing goes, that I've done everything on my end to make sure that the product is ready for release. Yeah, so a little bit about myself. I'm from New York City. My parents are both Dominican, born and raised there, and then migrated to New York when I was 2 years old. And then got to Indianapolis in 2005. So I was about 16 years old. So that was a big transition for me going from the big city. A huge nerd, to be honest with you. I self-teach myself a lot of things, and I've been doing that since I was small. So I actually taught myself how to code. And I think that's what really got me interested in the tech industry. I think the moment that I realized that I wanted to take that chance and that opportunity to make that leap is after an unfortunate event of me losing my brother and me realizing that life is unfortunately short. And if I'm going to be here, I might as well be happy with what I'm doing. So prior to the apprenticeship, I was in the insurance industry. So I was an insurance agent, and I was doing that since 2014 up until last year. And the reason why I decided to switch gear was mostly because I couldn't deal with people talking about DUIs and accidents, because I lost my brother in a DUI accident. So it was one of those things that I'm like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. So once I got a clear head, I decided to switch over to something that, like I mentioned, that was gonna actually make my life worthwhile for the time that I'm here. So the only thing that I knew about apprenticeship prior to joining Allegion was that it was a skills-based first kind of thing, and that not everybody is fortunate enough to have that opportunity. And if you are, you better make sure that you're taking advantage of that. To be honest with you, what I think about the job is beyond my expectations. It's a perfect fit for somebody like me. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and to be paired up with people who are in quality, who seek that perfection in the product to make sure that it's up to par, it's like a dream come true. I didn't think that field existed. I didn't know that there was literally a field where I can fit in without having to really change a lot about myself. So that was beautiful. And the people that I work with, they're amazing too, because they have the same mentality and mindset that I do, and they want to do right by the company just like I do. The most rewarding part is being acknowledged by my peers. I had a huge block coming in with, what's it called, the imposter syndrome. I just didn't think I fit in. I didn't think that I was going to be good enough. So that just kept me away from speaking up. And then once I realized that the work that I was doing was actually contributing to the team to the point that I was getting praises, it made me realize that maybe I do fit in here. Maybe this is a good fit, you know, as far as the imposter syndrome goes, because I know I belong here, but that is still something that I have to battle with because this is so new for me. But that's definitely been the most rewarding, is getting that acknowledgement from my peers. I actually see my career growing a lot inside of this tech industry, especially with Allegion, just because I have Bruce, who's helping me actually develop my career in a way that I've never experienced in my life, not in school, and not in any other profession that I've worked in. It's something that I am definitely appreciating from the entire organization, from you guys, from Bruce, because I'm just in awe, to be honest with you, and I'm just grateful. So the advice that I would give apprentices that are trying to actually get into the tech industry is just do it. Honestly, I didn't know what I was capable of until I did it. And I challenged myself in ways that made me feel uncomfortable. It stretched me a lot, but it got me the opportunity that I didn't know existed, and I've always prayed for. So it's one of those things that if you don't just take that leap of faith, you'll never know what's going to happen. So I think just doing it and applying yourself would be the best advice.